Roel gives it out. Andera over to Wunderlich. Down low. It's with Kreckman. Kreckman, baby hook with the right, no good.
It's a good job there from Kreckman to rise up and get a good look. I'm really liking the matchup that I'm seeing, though, between him and Berendez, two similarly built players going at it down low, so you love to see that.
We got a 3-point game here in the AWC, and that's almost a breakaway steal. Some obvious frustration from Andera there as he thought he had a clean one. But Kyle Kober will head to shoot 1-1 now.
Yeah, he's got to be careful slamming the ball like that. If you lose control of the ball on the way up, it's going to be a technical foul. That's happened to me multiple times, Brock, in my own basketball playing days. But, you know, if you slam the ball in frustration, you have to catch it before it gets above your head because that is what's going to lead to a technical foul.
45-41. And this is the last place team in the American Rivers Conference in Luther, and they sure aren't playing like it. They're 2-10 in conference play, 7-14 on the season. But, I mean, they have the pieces, right? And you have some young players that are surely talented. Charlie Wunderlich is a name to watch as we move forward, and I think next year and the year after that, he'll certainly be a player that could get second team, first team, all-conference nominations. This North squad has a bright future, and they're playing with the best right now. They're really hanging in there with the Duhawks here on the road.
Absolutely, and they've done that with all of the best teams in this conference. I mean, they kept it close. I mean, they beat Simpson just a couple games ago, but, you know, they've kept it close against a lot of the best teams. Nebraska Wesleyan was a single-digit deficit. They lost that game 57-64, but nonetheless, they've done a really good job against some of the best teams in this conference, just not able to get over the hump and turn those close games into victories.
And the last time these two teams faced off, the Duhawks came away with a 74-61 victory, but as is typical Luther fashion, they held their opponent below their season average, and by a pretty considerable margin. And today they're going to do the same. The Duhawks will be pretty lucky at the rate that they're shooting the basketball and with how effective they've been offensively to get to that 60-point mark today. But, again, the offense just hasn't caught up for the Norse.
Yeah, it just hasn't, and I think a lot of that is thanks to stifling defense from this Duhawks squad. You know, they've had some foul issues. You know, Sarvis has 4, which is extremely challenging for Coach Martin in terms of rotations and substitutions. But, you know, their defense overall has been really good. I think running that trap early in the second half and a little bit through the remainder of the second half so far has been effective in containing the Norse offense. And so that's been a few factors that have led to the Duhawks having a lead here late in the second half.
Rebound kicked out to Andera. Andera wants to dish it off for Yarsky, but instead it's stolen away by Loras. They have a chance to pull away here. This 5-point lead kind of feels like a 10-point lead for the Duhawks with the way this game's been going.
Absolutely, Brock. Just with the way that this game has been going to this point, neither team shooting the ball particularly well. Duhawks playing strong defense. You know, this 5-point lead would have been a 7-point lead on a make there, and if Jack Haynes hit that, I mean, the Duhawks are really in the driver's seat. But instead, you know, I feel like the Norse have an opportunity here. If they get a 3, if they even get a bucket at all, they're in a pretty good spot.
They really need something to go down. A drive baseline got caught in the air. Wunderlich cleans it up. Roel's got it. He'll drive inside. Kicks it out. 3-ball Andera. He connects. 46-44. Beautiful ball movement for the Norse.
Yeah, Andera has been really, really good from beyond the arc today. He now has 12 points on the day, all of which have come from beyond the arc. He's shooting 4 for 6. A really impressive clip here for Andera. And he's really been the guy who's keeping this Luther team in the game.
Semeny gets a defender in the air and 1 for Johnny Semeny.
That's huge. That's so huge. Just a pro move there from Semeny. He really took what the defense gave him, worked himself around, didn't force a shot, and took the shot at the right time and took a shot that he knew he could make, gets himself to the line. Really just overall smart play from Johnny Semeny.
Semeny cannot complete the old-fashioned 3-point play, and a foul called against Jack Haynes. That's costly for the Duhawks because the Norse will go to the other end of the floor and shoot 2. They're now in the double bonus.
Yeah, that's something to keep an eye on. About 3.5 minutes left in this game. But if the Norse are going to be getting free throws like this every single time there's a foul, that is something the Duhawks need to be extra aware of so as to not foul and not put them on the free throw line.
First free throw around the cylinder and out. But here's somebody in the crowd really jazzed up about that miss. We don't have free chicken tenders if he misses both, but I think the crowd will go just as wild if he does. He makes the second.
Yeah, this crowd is, I've mentioned it a few times, they've been really, really good today, and Coach Martin and the whole basketball program has to be really happy with the student body turnout here.
Here's Haynes. Gets the contact and one for Jack Haynes. It went right to him, and he went right up.